my craft friends, and welcome to part 3 of our 4-part series where we are DIY crafting to celebrate Christmas in July. Now in this video, we're going to be working with some fun wood rounds in varying sizes, and we're going to take this cute little item from the Dollar Tree and turn it into some gorgeous Christmas tree decorations. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? For this DIY, we're going to be working with one of these faux tiles from the Dollar Tree, along with this 14-inch wood round. To start our project, we're going to measure out our tile. We want to cover the bottom third of our wood round with this tile. And to do that, you'll just make sure that the bottom of the wood round is covered by the tile. You'll mark the edges where you want to make the cut. Then you'll take a straight edge like a ruler and you will cut down the line between the two dots that you made. And I cut mine with a straight edge ruler and an X-Acto knife. Now I found this to be the easiest way to cut a straight line because you can't really draw a straight line across the wavy part of the tile. So I just took my straight edge and lined it up with both of the marks that I made earlier, and then I took my X-Acto knife and cut the top of the tile off. And once we had it cut, then we'll just remove the backing. And then once I had it cut, I took it outside and painted it this beautiful navy blue. Okay, while the navy blue tile is drying, we're going to paint our wood round. And I want it to blend in a little bit with my navy blue tile, so I'm going to be mixing this navy blue paint with some white paint, giving us a beautiful light blue color. I'm going to paint about 2/3 of the front side, the edges, and the complete back side of the wood round. Now that we have it painted, it's dried. We're going to take our tile and we're going to glue it to the bottom part of our wood round. And to do that, I'm going to be using some of this Elmer's adhesive spray. Okay, while the glue is drying, we're going to continue on and we are going to paint our Merry Christmas word cutout and these 3 cute little snowflakes a beautiful white color. I'll be painting mine with some acrylic paint from Apple Barrel in a snow white with a makeup sponge. We're going to bring back in our wood round that we glued our tile on and trim off the excess part of the tile around the wood round with a sharp pair of scissors. Now that we have that trimmed, I wanted to bring out the design of the tile, and I took some silver rub and buff and just a piece of paper towel and rub the silver on the highlighted or the raised design of the tile. This really makes the design pop in my opinion and gives a beautiful, distinguished, aged look to it. We're now just going to glue our Merry Christmas wood cutout and our snowflakes to our wood round. Once we had them glued down, I wanted to cover the hanger holes in the snowflakes, and to do that, I just added a little jingle bell over the hole of the snowflakes. I then wanted to edge my piece, so I decided to take some of this gorgeous silver garland from Dollar Tree and trim the outer edge of my wood round. Now we have this cute tinsel trimmed wood round. Now I'm giving this to a friend, so I'm going to be adding a hanger. But I think it turned out adorable. What do you guys think? I am loving the navy blue and silver and white theme this year. It's so beautiful. Now we're moving on to DIY number 2. The supplies for this DIY consist of this cute little home decor piece from the Dollar Tree, some ribbon, a pack of wooden snowflakes, and a faux tin tile from Dollar Tree. We start by removing the back of our faux tile, the sticky part of our tile. Next, we're going to pull apart our decor. We're going to remove the little wood rounds from the string. Now that we have our wood discs removed, we're going to attach them to the back side of our faux tile, making sure to get the design in all 4 corners on the wood rounds. And to do that, I'm going to be attaching them with some of this Elmer's spray adhesive. Now while those are drying, we're going to paint our snowflakes a beautiful acrylic white from Apple Barrel. Once we have our snowflakes painted, we're going to set them aside to dry, and now we're going to cut out our wood rounds that we glued earlier to our faux tile piece. Now that we have them cut out, we are going to paint them. I'm going to be painting mine this beautiful Midnight Blue by Rust-Oleum. Look at that color, it is stunning. But I'm not stopping there because I wanted to highlight the design of these little faux tiles, and to do that I'm going to be using some of this silver leaf rub and buff and a paper towel. I'll just run it over the raised part of the design, and that really brings out the design of those tiles. Perfect. Now that we have the rub and buff on all 4 of our round pieces, we're now going to take our little snowflakes and we're going to glue them in the center of our wood rounds. So cute, but we're not stopping there. But I guess you could stop there because they're beautiful as is. But I'm going to be adding a bit of trim around mine with some of this cute little tinsel garland from the Dollar Tree. Now this tinsel garland is very cheap, but it's perfect for these kind of crafts because it's not too bushy. Look at that, isn't that adorable? Now I'm going to do all 4 of them. We have all 4 of them trimmed in our tinsel. But I want to add a hanger and a bow to cover the hole in the little wood snowflake ornament. I'm going to be using some of this blue velvet ribbon I purchased at Hobby Lobby in their everyday ribbon department. And I'm just making simple bows and gluing them over the hole. I think those little bows covered those holes perfectly. Now we have all 4 of them done. We want to add the hangers to the back side of our wood rounds. And for that, I'm going to be using some of this silver wired ribbon. I purchased it at Walmart, and I love that it's wired because then it holds its shape as you're trying to glue it, or if you're trying to hang it on the tree, which I don't know if you've realized, we're making cute little navy blue snowflake ornaments. now that we have our hangers on, look at this cute ornament. I think it is adorable. I can't wait to make more for my tree. I'd also like to try other colors too. Now we're moving on to DIY number 3. For this DIY, we're going to be using this Merry Christmas wreath cutout from Hobby Lobby. We're also going to be using this wood round that I purchased from Hobby Lobby and some beautiful plaid fabric. We start this project by spreading out our fabric. We're going to take and put our wood round on it, and we're going to cut out a square of fabric just a little bit larger than our wood round. Now that we have our fabric cut out, we're going to take it outside and we're going to glue it to the front side of our wood round. And I'm going to be using some of the Elmer's spray adhesive. While that's outside drying, we are going to paint this Merry Christmas wreath wood cutout in a combination of white acrylic paint and Mod Podge. We're going to take half and half mixture of both the acrylic paint and the Mod Podge, and we're going to apply it with a makeup sponge. We're going to do it in small batches because we're going to be adding some of this beautiful iridescent glitter. And we'll continue on in small batches with the Mod Podge paint mixture and the glitter until we have the whole piece glittered. While the glitter is drying on our wood cutout, we're going to trim the fabric from around our wood round. Once we have that done, we're now going to stain the edges and the backside with this fun gel stain from Hobby Lobby. Now that we have it stained, we're going to trim it in this off-white chenille yarn that I purchased from Walmart. And I just used a little bit of hot glue around the edge and glued the yarn down. Once we have that done, we're going to take our glittered wood cutout, knock the glitter off, and now we're going to glue it to the center of our fabric wood round. Now that we have our Merry Christmas glued on, we're left with this cozy little Merry Christmas wood round. But I wanted to cover that hanger hole, and I just used a simple glitter velvet bow and covered the hole. Okay, my craft friends, that wraps it up for this video, but I wanted to update you on one of the DIYs we did in part 2, and that was this cute little rustic Merry Christmas sign. And what I did is I asked you if you would put greenery or keep it plain and have no greenery. And the overwhelming vote was for greenery, which I was happy with. And so I chose this cute little rustic holly-like greenery from Hobby Lobby, and then I centered it with a cute little pine cone. And I think it is the perfect addition. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and crafting with me today. And if you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and do so because we would love to have you here at Sweet Bay Lane. And we can't wait to see you for part 4 of our DIY crafting Christmas in July. And remember, until next time, make sure and keep it crafty.